All right, angels, my insane marriage story, part 3. We are now at the after party. We go to this famous gentleman's club, and it is the most popping club that you've ever been to. It is huge. The women are absolutely stunning. There are these like big lights and stages. I'm sure you can figure out from these descriptions, and it is a very big celebrity hotspot whenever they're in Vegas. We go there. Obviously, we roll up in the stretch Hummer limo. We roll out. They are waiting for us. We walk in, and Maisie's like, yeah, I already called before and we're supposed to have a table. And they're like, oh yeah, actually your celebrity daddy called before and got his table. Yes, this man had his own table there reserved for you. And we're like, great. It is the table that is at the top of the stage that you can see the entire round room of the club. So we're like, okay, let's roll up. We walk in feeling really good. We've just gotten married. We think that we have ignorant bliss that can only be found when you're young and dumb and you just married someone that you've only known for 3 weeks. Music is pumping. We're busting a move to some 50 Cent or, Neo or whoever was hot at the time. Just having a great time. We're popping that champagne. We're vibing. At one point, me and Maisie are standing up and we're dancing. And apparently it is very frowned upon when you are dancing at a gentleman's club when you are a lady because it takes the attention off of the working ladies. And I didn't know this, and neither did Maisie. We're dancing, semi-provocatively. I had just gotten married, dancing on my husband. It's a good time. And one of the security guys is like, hey, you guys can't dance like that in here. And we're like, I'm sorry, what? And Maisie's like, I'm sorry, but you don't know who I am because my celebrity daddy is this man. And they're like, oh, okay, carry on, right? So we're like, cool, cool, cool. I'm dancing, and now, not to toot my own horn, but I was raised in the teen dance club, so your girl knows how to bust a move and get ratchet. You know what I'm saying? There was another table next to us with these looked like mobster looking Armenian dudes. And they're fucking vibing. The one head honcho guy was wearing, no joke, a purple velour suit. You could imagine. He's got this girl working for that money on him. You know what I'm saying? She is throwing it back. I'm like, yes, queen. He's watching me dance and smiling at me while this girl is shaking what her mama gave her and working for that money. And I'm like, boy, why are you looking at me? I'm like, whatever. So maybe like 10, 15 minutes later, Maisie and I are like, we got to go pee. So we start running towards the bathroom and that Armenian gangster man grabs my arm as I'm running by. He literally shoves this poor working girl off his lap. And he was like, hey, beautiful, how much for a dance? And I was like, sir, I do not work here. I am a patron just like you. Get your hands off of me. And he's like, I know you don't work here, but I'll give you 10 grand if you dance on me right now. And I'm like, I am not a working girl here, sir. Get off of me. And he starts laughing or whatever. And then me and Maisie trollop our little asses to the bathroom, which also doubles as a locker room for the working girls. So we're in there and there's like some of the working girls in there or whatever. We're fixing ourselves up. It is a flurry of feathers, glitter, and hairspray. We're touching up our makeup. We're kind of chatting. And the door swings open, Friday the 13th style. And I see this dancer walk in. She just like comes straight towards me, eyes blazing. And she's like, hey, bitch, what are you trying to do? Why are you trying to mess with my money? I'm like, she talking to me? I know she's not talking to me like that. Coming in real hot. She's like, yeah, you just cost me a couple $100. And I'm like, I think you've got the wrong girl here. I know that there's a lot of like cute girls in here, but like, I'm not the one. And she's like, yeah, I was dancing on Velour Daddy. And he shoved me off and wanted to get a dance from you. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, sorry, babe. That man is clearly a weirdo. And I told him that I don't work here. And she's like, you trying to mess with my money? I'm like, no. She's like, you know you're not supposed to be dancing in here. I'm like, okay, well, they said it was okay because do you know who her celebrity daddy is? And she's like, I don't care. I'm like, all right, girl, you need to relax because I ain't trying to do this with you right now. I turn, look in the mirror to go back to doing what I'm doing. And this girl pushes me from the back. Like this. Boop. I'm like, oh, hell no. And before I can even figure out what's going on, Maisie had snatched her by the hair, yelling at her in the face because we know Maisie is from the gangster rich streets of Greece, y'all, and she don't give a fuck. I jump in there and I'm grabbing her as well, and it becomes this whole mess of entanglement of floral perfumes, sticky ass lip gloss, and high ass heels. Managed to not get hurt, thank God. And the bouncer runs in. He's like, what's going on? He starts like pulling everyone off. He's like, dancers can't fight, dancers can't fight. She's yelling like about me. She's like, she hit me, da 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 da. Girl, you hit me first. Bouncer's like, you can't hit the dancers or I'm immediately gonna be booted out. This is a different bouncer, by the way, than the other guy. Maisie's like, oh, we'll see about that. I'm like, yeah, my sugar mama right here. She's gonna handle you. We walk out. They're dragging us back to the table. The man sees what table we're at. Takis and Yorgos are both like, what is happening? The bouncer starts yelling with Takis and Maisie. They're going back and forth. I'm just kind of sitting there drinking my champagne again, just like, boop-be-doo. It's okay. My Greek mafia will take care of this. Turns out that we didn't get kicked out because the power that old Maisie's celebrity daddy holds is quite top tier. Apparently this man was spending hundreds of thousands of dollars at this club a month. We're chilling, but I want to say we probably only stayed for maybe like another hour before we left. It was like 6 in the morning, y'all. I'm 21, so I am fueled by youth and adrenaline, and I have not yet discovered the pains of getting older and your back not working and grandfather time being against your side. We end up going to a late night spot, diner or something, and we're eating pancakes and burgers and fries and just laughing about the situation. We get back to our suite at the Wynn, which I forgot to add a photo that I had in the last video, so here it is. Now this is Maisie and Yorgos in the living room of our big ass suite. And this is Maisie and me jumping on the couch in the big ass suite. And we end up just sitting next to the window as the sun came up, drinking more champagne and reminiscing about the next steps. And Takis just looked at me and he was just like, I feel so lucky to have found you. You're the love of my life. I can't believe that not only do I get to spend the rest of my life with you, but I get to stay with you in the city I love, and I couldn't be happier. I am going to make sure that you have the best life ever, that you are the happiest girl ever, and I'm going to take care of you. This marriage is the reason that I believe strictly in the 3-month rule on when people show you who they really are, because this did not last very long. So part 4 is going to be the aftermath and intro into married life with this man.